To the haters, the doubters, my 7th grade vice principal. To everyone who's ever told anyone with a dream they can't. This video's for you. Keep your head down, follow the rules, do as you're told, play it safe. Wait your turn, ask permission, learn to compromise. This is terrible advice. If I were to write an autobiography, a book about my life, one title that would work would be Do What You Can't, because that idea encapsulates everything I've ever done. Like when I wanted to move to New York City and my dad was like, you can't, you don't have any money. Or when I first said I wanted to make movies and it was, you can't, you didn't go to film school. I want to have a TV show, you can't, Casey, you're not pretty enough. And to go even further, like if I were to characterize what this new generation of content creators and filmmakers, what we all do on YouTube and everywhere else is, we do what we can't.
Les 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
You can't be an action movie filmmaker, but you get your parkour friends to dress up like video game characters, jump off some buildings, and you can. Right, Devin?
Yes.
You can't have a talk show, but you have a webcam and you can.
What's up, you beautiful bastards?
What? This is my first YouTube video ever.
Next thing you know, you're interviewing the president.
I heard that you're going to be out of a job soon.
Well, maybe I'll start a YouTube show or
That's what
something
I'm
like
thinking.
You can't fly around New York City on a magic carpet, but get your electric skateboard, some PVC pipe, a great outfit, give Jesse a call, and you can. What do you think?
This is gonna be so dope.
You don't need gear, you don't need trucks or a crane, you don't need some big expensive camera rig that never works. When you're a creator, you don't need someone in your ear telling you what you can and can't do. I'm racing the subway! What you can and can't say.
I accidentally did the shocker. Oh my god.
They call us gamers, influencers, internet famous.
What the fuck does that mean?
But we know something they don't. You can start a vlog or a makeup channel. We're
Hindi mo pwedeng masira yung momentum niya. Like, for example, first time niya ginawa, nag-mall kami. Nag-mall kami, tapos sumigaw siya.
Oo, sumagal
Tapos
siya.
lahat tumitingin, tapos sabi ko, itingin mo yung ginagawa. Tapos sinara niya yung camera niya, tapos di na niya ako pinapan. Sabi ko, bakit? Yung mga ganung, yung mga ganung nafe-feel ko, dapat hinahayaan mo ko kung sumigaw ako, tumakbo ko dito. Kasi nga, vlogger nga ako, mahal. Gaga.
Paano sinabi?
Ano?
Paano sinabi vlogger mo?
Paano?
Vlogger nga ako, mahal. Boyfriend mo, vlogger, dapat iniintindi mo yun. Pero di ba nakakaya naman talaga sa mall, ang daming tao, sisigaw siya, pagbaba namin ng bus, sisigaw siya, kaganon-ganon siya. Hindi ko lang, tigil mo na. Galit siya.
So, ang daming tao nag-reach out sa akin asking for YouTube advice. At isa sa mga pinakamadalas na tanong ay, how do you start YouTubing? Simple lang to. You just do it. Gamitin mo lang yung cellphone. My most viewed video till this date was using my phone. The only way to get better at something is to do it over and over and over again. Repetition. Paulit-ulit. Paulit-ulit. Sorry, that was probably annoying. But really, you can't be afraid of making a bad quality video or something that you're not proud about because you're only gonna get better from there. Kung may ginawa kang video at hindi ka naman satisfied, okay lang yan. Basta i-share mo muna, tapos 10 videos later, you'll notice and see how much you've improved. The more you stress about one video, spending all that time trying to make it perfect, it's only gonna hold you back. At slowly, mawawala yung inspirasyon at determinasyon. You see, you have to keep the ball rolling. Momentum is really important. Tuloy-tuloy, tumbling-tumbling, ganun. Isa sa mga pinakamalaking hadlang ng paglilikha ng aking mga video ay ang obsession with perfection. Spending way too much time on one little video, nitpicking all the little details and trying to make it perfect. A little jump cut, or the coloring's off, or a fluctuation in the audio levels. No one else cares, no one notices. Ikaw lamang. Everyone else walang pakialam.
Wala kayong pake.
The overall content's the only thing that matters. And ika nga ni the great CaseyNeistat, don't let perfection get in the way of good enough. And if there's something I can stress the most, ang pinaka-importante, higit sa lahat, don't let the fear of judgment or what other people think about you ever hold you back. Because once you get over that, everything in life will become that much easier.
Bethany Mota, Lord DIY, I think sila lang yun. Then, or those are the only people that I follow. Then Zoella, I remember Zoella. Don't get me wrong, I super duper love watching their videos. Pero inisip ko rin na sana may YouTuber na mas makaka-relate sa akin or mas makaka-relate ako sa kanya. At alam ko naman na may mga Filipino YouTubers na tayo no, na sobrang magagaling sa makeup. Like sina Ate Michelle, Ate Chevy, Ate Say, Ate Ana. Pero naghahanap rin ako ng teenager na katulad ko. So, ayun. Hindi ko alam kung sinapian ako or what, but I started my channel and here we are. Nung nag-uumpisa pala ako, I would only borrow my camera from my mom. I would only use my window. Wala akong binili na bagong equipment or whatever. And honestly, I really wouldn't suggest it until like you've been doing it for a while and you know, you think that this is something that you really want to pursue. Which leads me to my next question from Reg. I mean, I was lucky enough to have a mom who already owned a Canon 600D, but when it came to lighting or editing softwares, right now, if you ask me what is my lighting setup, I would tell you that I'm using a ring light and 2 softboxes. Pero kung tinanong niyo ako 2 years ago, I would tell you ang ginagamit kong lighting ay ang aking window. People always underestimate how pretty natural light is. Para sa akin hanggang ngayon, I think that natural light is still like one of the most flattering and still like one of the most pretty lightings. Yun lang, syempre, hindi mo siya makakontrol. Minsan, didilim, minsan, diliwanag naman, tapos hindi ka makaka-film sa gabi. Pero for 2 years, ganun ang buhay ko. I would wake up at 6 AM for DIY videos just to get the light. Tapos when it hits 4 PM, I'm done. I can't shoot anymore. But my point is, may para-paraan. You don't need professional studio lights to start a channel. Oh, thanks, Keisha. You're so kind. Joke lang. I'm not an expert at editing, but I'll tell you this. I went all the way to like 150,000 with just iMovie. I mean, now I'm using Final Cut Pro, pero ang mas importante, pag-aralan mo yung software na ginagamit mo. Something that's been helpful to me even until now is watching other big YouTubers and seeing how they edit. Tinitignan ko kung ano yung maganda, ano yung boring, ano yung dragging. Hold up! I'm not saying that you should be a copycat. I'm not saying that you should copy. I'm just saying that you can really get inspired and get inspiration from other YouTubers. Before we get into this question, I super duper relate with you. There's so many times that I just wanted to give up because of these like really mean people out there, because there are a lot of them, I must say. Pero ito ang sasabihin ko sa'yo, wala tayong control sa mga iisipin at sasabihin nila tungkol sa channel mo. Pero may control ka sa response mo. It's up to you on whether you wanna let that affect you or not, because at the end of the day, who are you making your videos for? The people who love you or the people who hate you? So on the top of my head, I can think of 3 things. The first thing is to be relatable to your target audience. I had to add that target audience thing because you can't be relatable to everyone in the world. Of course, like a 50-year-old man I can't relate to that guy at all, so I won't even like waste my energy and try. For example, kung target audience mo mga nanay and family, then maybe you want to put out content about like homemade recipes or family vlogs and things like that. Kung target audience mo mga bata, maybe you want to put out unboxing of toys or like gaming videos and stuff. Para sa akin naman, target audience ay mga teens. So don't worry if you're not a teen, if you're like older than that, if you're younger than that, I still love you just the same. But knowing that helps me create videos that I know that you guys will like. Kasi alam ko karamihan sa inyo ay nasa school, so I will put out school videos. I also know that a lot of you guys still have a student budget, so I will put out DIYs that will be friendly to your budget. My second tip is to be consistent. I don't know, you guys are so tired of hearing this, but it's so true, okay? People want to follow somebody that they can legit follow, not somebody who posts a video once a year or twice a year. So being active not just on YouTube but all of your other social media sites is so important. Ang daming taong give up after like a few months of like posting because, you know, nobody was following them yet. But I'll tell you this, that it took me a whole year to reach 10,000 subscribers. So when you think about that, that's 50 filming days, 50 editing nights, 50 videos uploaded to reach 10,000 subscribers. Then at some point, it kind of grows momentum and you just take off from there. My third tip on how to gain subscribers is to be searchable. That includes your titles, your captions, and your thumbnails. For your titles, that means using words that are common. For example, haul, makeup, tutorials, DIYs, and like things like that. A little tip that I do, you guys might have noticed, to grow in the Filipino market is to use Philippines, Taglish, Pinoy, Pinay. So Filipino viewers will know, oh my gosh, she's Filipino, because I would totally click on somebody who I knew was from the Philippines. Para sa mga captions naman, yung mga words na ginagamit nyo dyan, dapat searchable pa rin. Kaya minsan makikita nyo na parang paragraph na yung sa description box ko. Kasi I'm using as many keywords as I can. Like locations, people, events, but be sure that, you know, your keywords are still connected to your video. Alam nga naman na, you did a makeup tutorial, tapos biglang may Game of Thrones, Riverdale, yung mga ganun. Dapat connect pa rin siya, diba? And lastly, your thumbnails. Dapat attractive and enticing siya, but still honest. I like to think or say that your thumbnail is like a billboard. So when people go to your homepage at nakita nila yung mga thumbnails mo, they'll see what kind of content you create and what kind of creator you are. Kaya sa mga thumbnails ko, I always like them to be bright and fun and colorful, kaya you always see me doing this face. Because I feel like it represents my video very well because I'm very excited. I'm very talkative, so yeah. I struggled with this a lot because of my chubby cheeks and because of my nose, and I had acne, like really bad acne earlier this year. I always see comments about how big my arms are and things like that, but I guess at the end of the day, that's who I am, and I decided to own that. Okay, uunahan ko na sila. Yes, I know, my nose is big, my cheeks are big, my arms are big, and I have acne, whatever. It's me. I love who I am, okay? Hey, yo, what up, though? Okay, so my dad just gave me milk tea because I tweeted last night that I wanted milk tea, so thanks for stalking me, Dad. I promise you, when I started, I was like the most awkward turtle in the world. I remember not even being brave enough to extend my arm fully. I'd just be like, hey guys, so like right now we're here, because I didn't want to draw attention to myself. But something that I like to think is that these people who are staring at me right now, they will never ever see me again, or if they do see me again, they'll see me on YouTube and everything will make sense. So paano ko na-overcome yung pagka-awkward ko? I just kept doing it. I didn't let it stop me. I still kept vlogging, and eventually the awkwardness and the shyness went away. There's no formula to this. There are no like specific ideas, but like a super basic principle is that you should start with something that you're passionate about. Weird naman, diba? Kung 2 years ago, gusto ko maging beauty vlogger, pero yung first video ko is gaming. So I want to encourage you guys to start with something you're passionate about and something that you're comfortable with. This is actually really funny because I feel like everybody starts their videos with hey guys, and admittedly, pati ako, I started my first video with hey guys. I don't even want to show you guys that video. Oh my gosh, just find it, look for it. I'm not putting this on this video. Hey guys, I'm Janina. Yeah, let's just not talk about that. Bakit nga hey guys yung first line ko? I think that's because everybody else who I watch, like simply because of that, everybody else who I watch started the videos with hey guys, so I thought, hey, I should start my video with hey guys too. But eventually, you all know that it evolved into hey, Janina here. And I think now it's like really become my branding as a YouTuber. So something for you guys to think about is like, what do you want your tagline to be? If you guys follow my Kuya's channel, he starts his video with hello. Vela!
It's me!
Nung una parang patawa lang siya, pero nagtuloy-tuloy na rin. Pero yun, taglines like that help people remember you. Like, may the wings of your eyeliner always be even. All of the videos that I post are videos that I like really owned up to. They're videos that I like on topics that I love. Ayoko din kasi magsisi later on na parang, ba't ko sinabi yun? Ba't ko ginawa yun? Or like even worse, ba't ko pinost yun? I want to create content that's worthwhile for me and worthwhile for you guys too. Not to say that all of my videos are perfect and I don't regret a thing. I mean, like, there are makeup choices that I regret, lighting, editing choices that I regret. Actually, it's not super like I regret those. It's like, oh, I could have done that better. Because at the end of the day, I didn't regret posting those because those were stepping stones to get where I am now. I know people who are super OC with what they post. I mean, trust me, I'm like the most perfectionist person out there. But I had to realize that I'm still learning and not every video is gonna be perfect, and that's totally okay. Like I said a while ago, nung nagsisimula pa lang ako, I would only shoot in the daytime because of daylight. So time management was a huge thing for me, and it still is one of the hardest things for me until now. Halimbawa, this week is FanFest week and I still have midterms to catch up on. I have so many shoots, I have interviews, I have panels, I have talks. But at the end of the day, when I get home and I'm like super duper exhausted, I always remember that it's a blessing to be stressing. I mean, I'm so thankful for each and every opportunity, and it's such a blessing to be living out my dreams each and every day. In spite of all of the sacrifices, I really wouldn't trade YouTube for anything in the world except maybe some of it for a little bit of sleep. But other than that, I'm like super happy.
So, ayun po, ano? What's up sa inyo, mga ba?
Yes sir, mga kaibigan. At nandito po kami ngayon
Sa araw na ito, no? Para ituro sa inyo paano maging mga kaibigan, paano maging isang professional na YouTube vlogger. Are you ready?
Let's do this!
Let's go!
Yes sir, mga kaibigan.